Hello. Y'all, just ignore my appearance today. I live up here in these mountains. Y'all know, I live in West Virginia now, and there's, a farm. We live on a farm, but there's, woods all around us. So, my allergies are, killing me. The pollen is so real. So my eyes feel like they're dying. Like someone's clawing them out. Hi, Heather. What's been going on? Okay, I'm gonna get started in a minute. I'm gonna see if anyone else will pop on. I know that this is such a random time to go live, but this is when my kid, I just noticed he stopped crying. He's asleep. Huh. For the first time in 5 months, y'all, my kid just put himself to sleep. Praise Jesus. Oh my gosh, I didn't rock him. Okay, sorry. Huh, proud mom moment, and I was just like, oh my god, my kid. Okay. I'm not going to talk about my kid all of the time, I promise. So, let me pull this up. I'm going to kind of go over, the ins and the outs of how to recruit. And not just recruit. You guys, there was sponsoring videos posted today, all that kind of stuff. You guys kind of know how to recruit. But more specifically, I am going to talk about how to earn a kit. I think that a lot of the times people get really, stuck up on an earn a kit, and it's just not used enough, honestly. So many people are able to, join, this opportunity, but a lot of the times when someone joins, they don't have $99 to spend, or at least that's just a lot of my clientele. They don't have $99 to spend. I really, that was kind of one of my big things when I joined back in, 2016, is that I was, so stuck on, what if I invest this $99? I fail, but then I just took $99 away from my family. So that was kind of my mindset. So I have kind of stopped. I can't tell y'all the last time someone signed up under me using the $99 kit, which sounds horrible. But all the people that I am recruiting, unless they're a reinstatement, I do earn a kits. So I have one that's closing today. She's actually, that's who just messaged me and you heard my computer go off. She's picking out her half-offs right now. And then I have one that I'm sending out next week from Monday till Sunday. I'm going to kind of walk you guys through my process. So start with bookings, how long I do these, what I do them, all that kind of stuff. So you're going to kind of see. But I also have a lot of quick tips for you guys also. So just stay with me. I promise not to make this too long. I do have a coaching call in 45 minutes, so it's not going to be longer than that. So you guys know your dream team, all that kind of stuff. You guys, I'm not going to go over that checklist because it's on every single file page, on every page that I'm going to post this on. So you guys know that checklist. There's no point in me going over that. When you go to book someone with a dream team, a lot of the times that I follow up with them after my 1 week is kind of when I see I kind of start drilling in. And when I do that 1 week follow up, I'm do you have any questions? They answer, they say yes, they say no, they ask me the questions, and then a lot of the times I will point blank just say, okay girl, I know that you really want to do this. And I kind of say these for the ones that are serious. The ones that are kind of that's when you need to keep following up, all that kind of stuff. But the ones that I know are I really want to do this, I go ahead and I set them up with the earn a kit. And literally the way that I approach them, or the way that we are talking and everything, the way that I tell them to do an earn a kit is I'm okay girl, I have a pouch that is ready to go to you. I will put it in the mail tomorrow morning. Once you get it, you're literally going to take it around. You're going to share it with your friends. You're going to share it with your family. And you're going to earn free and half off Scentsy. You're going to make $100 commission. You are going to earn your kit for free, so you're not going to have to put anything into it. So literally, you just need, let's just go ahead and get this on the books because you're going to have nothing to lose. And you're going to start off making money. I am going to go ahead and book these parties for you for the next 3 weeks. So you're going to be booked up for 3 weeks, and on top of all of that, you're going to have this pouch that I sent you right now, you keep, and then you can kind of share it with everybody else. So you kind of have to give them incentives. So what do they take from that? They're going to have $100 commission. They earn their kit for free. I'm going to teach them how to book parties off of this one party right now. So I'm going to go ahead and have them front loaded, so then they're going to hit certified within their first month. And then they get to keep their first party. So this pouch that I send them, they're going to be able to keep. Which is huge because a lot of the times you'll get people that join and you'll be talking to people and they're like, oh, I don't really know how to do a pouch party. I don't know, like, what to do. So I am teaching them how to make a successful pouch party. I'm teaching them what a pouch party looks like, and I'm giving them an incentive for joining my team, all in that one thing. And that's not me like posting that on social media. That is just literally me just saying that in conversation. Once you join, you keep this pouch. So quick, easy, ready to go. So I put their pouch in the mail, and then they receive it. And what the forms that I use to kind of hostess coach my people are the forms that Chastity Robinson used. You guys know these. It's just the party summary forms. I love these, y'all, just because it goes over like all her info, it goes over how to hostess coach, everything you need to do. So this is kind of, this one hasn't started, that's why there's like literally no box checked. So y'all don't be like, oh, she's talking about us like hostess coaching, but she ain't doing it herself. Yeah, this one doesn't start yet. So this literally goes over everything. On top of these little tips, I was talking to someone last night and I was kind of like when I hostess coach, a lot of the times I'm checking in every other day. So my recruits that are joining my team and using this pouch to flip, I'm checking in on them every other day. When I do this, I have this bucket. Hold on, let me get it. So I have this bucket. I literally got it from like TJ Maxx for like $2, but inside of it, I have, oh my goodness. I have all of these cubes of wax and these old discontinued textures in here. So literally these wax bars are Bring Back My bars that I got in January that I did not use. So what I do is I check in on my hostess every other day and I give them little tips to do or like little challenges. So the first day, their goal is to share that pouch with 5 people that day. Once they do that, guess what they're going to get in their bag? They're going to get a reward. A reward is one little bag or one little cube. So these bars I use as rewards, or these cubes I use as rewards. So do my pouch parties. I don't ever leave them up longer than a week, just because people don't really sell after that. So do it a week. And then what you're going to do is you're going to give them these little rewards. So the first day, they share with 5 people. Once they say that they've done that, like they've obviously collected the orders, they get this. The second time that I check in, so that would be the 3rd day that they have the party, I challenge them to get 3 referrals. Once they do that, they get the 3 referrals and the referrals order, they get this. So you're actually upping their stuff. So I tell them to share with 5 people, get their referrals. The one that I do, the next one is they want to go live sniffing the testers on their Facebook. So they're kind of sharing it, they're announcing, they're kind of getting their whole Facebook stuff engaged, kind of, I guess that's the right word to say, engaged. They get another one. Then the last one that I have them do is that's when we book the parties. So this is my first time actually doing that one too, with the 4th one being book the parties, and she's done really good with it. So I'm going to keep this one because it's actually been a really positive thing. But I send her the scripts to do. So I send her a script for an online, and then I send her a script for pouch. I send her a script for a home party too, but this girl that I'm flipping today, she just doesn't really have time for homes much. So she just used the home party or the pouch party and the online script. And I'll post those scripts below so you guys can kind of see them. And she just literally sent it to the people that she knew that would book. So she booked 3 parties. So guess what? She did this. So Haley, when she joins, when I do all her stuff and I package it, she's going to get 4 extra cubes. And they're all going to be different scents. But your goal is you want to make sure that you're like incentivizing people. Is this a huge thing that I'm going to break the bank for? No. But it's working because she's sharing, she's getting referrals, she's breaking her barriers with going live, and she's getting bookings. So I'm teaching her how to be a good consultant with those 4 days, or those 4 check-ins throughout the week, on top of my regular hostess coaching that's on this hostess coaching do not forget list. So that's really cool. Once we go to close the party, well, not close the party, we're not there yet. Another thing that I will do when I'm hostess coaching them is I will give them an update of how close they are to their goal. So my hostess know I don't ever, for an earning kit, their goal is never anything less than 500. I don't care if you know a lot of people, if you don't know a lot of people, whatever, their goal is 500. And I point blank tell them that when I start the party. I'm saying, okay, girl, to earn this kit for free, I need your goal, we're making your goal at 500. So when I check in with them, I'm letting them know, like, how many orders have you collected? What's your subtotal? Make sure that when you're asking, like, for how much they have, you do the subtotal and not the tax. Because if you do the tax, that's like extra money that's not going to go towards their kit. So you want the subtotal value. So my host just literally add it all up, and then, they get to, like, I tell them, okay, so you take that amount, subtract your 500, their goal is now, they're $200 away from their goal. So kind of keep them updated on it. Don't be afraid to, like, post, or some of mine that'll do this, they'll make an event on Facebook, and they'll kind of just, like, put everything in one spot. So don't be afraid to post in that event. If it's an online party, don't be afraid to, like, post, like, hey, Haley Turlington, she's $200 away from her goal. Don't be afraid to do that. When it comes to earn it kits, I know sometimes, like with online parties, people will give incentives. I do not give incentives just because as a new consultant, that's going to be their responsibility to do. So I want to make sure that they're not, like, having to spend money right off the bat. I want them to make sure that they're making money first before they start doing that. If Haley wanted to do that and she comes to me like, hey, can I give an incentive of the first, like, 6 people to order, like, will get a prize from me, then yes, that's true. She can totally do it. It's her business. I don't stop them. But I don't make that, like, thing for them, or I don't make that commitment, because that's not my business after that. I'm just here to help them get to their 500. Once they do that, they join, I train them, and I'm going to train them to be a bomb consultant. But making like promises to order, that's kind of something that I think is up to them. So I leave that part up to them. Once they, so that's another tip I do. I'll post on their stuff. I'll give them how much they're at away from their goal. And then you guys really just want to, like, amp them up. I think a lot of doing your own business is psychological. You're so scared. You're so nervous. The what ifs are crossing their minds. So your goal is to literally just amp them up. I can't tell you how many times I've literally talked to Haley this week and been like, girl, you're literally going to kill this. And it's just the confidence thing. Like, you want to make sure they're excited. Like, you're like $10 away from making your first $100 party. Like, keep them excited about this kind of stuff. Don't be afraid to, like, tell them, like, you're killing it. Don't be afraid to, like, post on their Facebook wall and be like, this girl is literally $200 away from her party or her goal. She's literally killing it. Y'all give her a shout out. Post on your team pages. On your, like, team pages, post, like, this person is $10 or $20 away from hitting her goal. Like, everyone give her a shout out. If you see a host that is, like, really scared to, or not scared, but if you see someone that's, like, almost there, but they're having a little trouble meeting that ends meet, and you've kind of given all the tips, don't be afraid to reach out to people on your team page and then, like, look, this girl's $200 away from her goal. What tips do you guys have for her to get there? And then everyone on that team page will see that post, they'll comment, and then they'll get, like, 200 extra people commenting on that post, if you have that big of a team page. Mine's at 60. So I have 60 people commenting. I mean, you guys know that. We have 60 people on our team. So we have 60 people commenting on this one post. That's 60 extra tips that she has. So don't just feel like, oh, this is my recruit, I just need to take from me. No, like, we're on a team page together. Let's use it. Let's use each other. This is the point of this. We're here to better each other. So shout them out on your team page. Ask for tips on your team page and tag them. So then they're seeing all these tips and they can implement it themselves. So those are kind of some of the things that I do to, like, max out my hostess party. I'm going to kind of, like, go over, oh no, okay, we're good. I'm going to kind of go over how I enter my parties and all that kind of stuff, so you guys can kind of see it. And I'm going to now give you guys some tips and tricks, like, on, or, like, not some tips and tricks, but, like, some do's and don'ts when it comes to earner kits, because, this is my first one that I've done since January, which is horrible, don't be like me, but it is. So I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. That's my first one, and so some stuff has changed, and so I kind of, like, don't want you guys to make the same mistakes that I'm making. So I'm going to go over that, but I'm going to drink some coffee first, because I just, like, talked a lot. Okay, so I'm going to kind of show you guys my screen. Okay, so you guys know you go to orders. That's where you enter it in everything. I'm going to kind of like go in, like I'm going to redo this. Okay, so when you go to name your party, I always name my party like Haley. So Haley's joining Scentsy. I had a girl named Amanda join Scentsy under me. So I named hers Amanda's joining Scentsy. Put on there that they're joining, so if people were to go do online orders, they would be able to see it. So then you just literally go through, click. You need to put in all their stuff. The fun thing about this thing right here, this is really important. This email needs to match the email that they're going to put when they do their enrollment. The girl, her H is actually lowercase, but I talked to support about it, and when it comes to this first one right here, it's not cap sensitive. So she said as long as like it'll automatically make that an H, so we can't help that. So she said that it's going to register on both screens and it's going to be the same, okay? So don't feel like, oh my god, that first letter is supposed to be lowercase. And I can actually like post the conversation with support underneath if it'll make more sense. But she said that it's not going to matter. So this is not cap sensitive. It's like does it automatically. So that can be a capital H even though it's lowercase in our actual email. So you guys know how to do all this. I'm not going to show you guys how to open an order. You guys know how to do that. But I wanted to go over that one fun fact. You guys can see the end date literally right here. I only keep open a week. And then you guys just want to make sure that you click yes so that it's going to be showing on your PWS. I'm going to go over this fun little PWS fact real quick in a minute. But for you guys to do Earn-A-Kits, you have to have an active PWS. So you have to have an active website, okay? Because it takes the same stuff. So even though you're doing Earn-A-Kit and you're going to enter it all, you got to have an active website, okay? So continue, and then we're going to go in. Always send this link to your hostess. I always do that for mine. But one of the things that had changed, and I like did not educate myself enough on it, so I kind of had to like go back through. When it comes to Earn-A-Kits and doing like getting online orders, if they were to get a PWS order, like before they joined, if it was just going to go to their party, that PWS order is going to go towards their party, but that order cannot be flipped to them. So when I talk about flipping, I'm meaning everything that they've earned, that cannot go towards their stuff. Like once they flip the party, it's not going to go towards their PRV. It's going to stay at the consultant's PRV, if that makes sense. So what I have done is I literally do not send this link to, like, I will send it to my host, yes, but I do not I tell them do not post about this link. Only send this link to people that are far away and cannot send you their order over like text or something like that. Because you want them to enter all the orders. So then they're going to actually have that commission sent to them instead of me keeping that order. So PWS orders will not be transferred to the new consultant. They will stay with the person that's the old consultant. If that makes sense. I don't know if that just made sense. PWS orders won't be flipped. There's that. Okay, so I'm done now. Oh, it's going to make me go back through. Crap. Hold on a minute. Okay, so I'm at my stuff, and you guys can kind of see, I'm plugging in her stuff when she sends it to me, but, so her party hit 500, she gets $75 and free, she gets 3 half-offs, and then if this garbage people wake this baby up, I'm going to be so mad, and then she gets a perpetual party reward. So Heather said she understood. Okay, good. So she's going to get all that in free, and then she's going to get 4 half-offs. So when you go to do this, you're going to actually type in right here. you're going to type in the host exclusive starter kit English. So this is going to be the starter kit. Once you put this in, it is automatically going to send the email for the new person that you're trying to recruit. It's going to send an email to them using that email that you posted or that you put in their details when you filled out their info. Okay, so that's the most important part. So you're going to do that. So she got the email, she filled out all her stuff, and she just pressed submit. Once it is submitted, this is a huge thing I've been telling everybody that is joining under me, or that's on my team and that's recruiting. Once you submit this party, you really want to make sure that you are taking 30 minutes and kind of stepping away. So I tell everybody that is joining on my team, take 30 minutes once they submit it and step away, because I would hate for you to submit that party when they said that they submitted the email. I don't know if it'll register that quick. I don't really know, but sometimes it takes a minute for it to update in the system. So tell them step away and let it register that they've filled out all that info. Another thing that I've been telling them, so you're going to take a minute, step away, it's going to register. Another thing that I've really been telling everybody is I'm telling them to step away a lot, because you get so excited when you recruit, especially if this is your first person. You are pumped, your adrenaline is rushing, and you're like, heck yeah, I just got my first recruit, I'm going to promote this month, this is going to be amazing, she's going to be a bomb consultant, I'm going to teach her how to do all this stuff. Slow down a minute, because when you get really excited up, that's when you make mistakes, okay? So let this register, step away for 30 minutes, let it register, come back, enter all her host rewards, enter all her half-offs, and then I tell them to step away again for a minute, because this next step is really important when it comes to them getting the PRV. So you've entered all this stuff. The thing that you're going to do next is you're going to click right here, this thing that says, it tells you how many PRV they're going to get. So this is where she came in and I did the online orders. So don't be a Tiffany, do not get the online orders, because she had $179 in orders. So don't pull a Tiffany, don't do that. So she's going to get 316 PRV off of this flip. But this is the button that you want to do right here, because do you want to flip this party? You want to click yes. Well, I know how it is, PRV can be so hard to give up, okay? But please do not keep this PRV for yourself. The overall, stuff it's going to give this person when they start off with 500 PRV is going to be amazing, because they're going to start off with huge confidence. They're going to start off hitting shooting star in their first day. They're halfway to certified, and you have so much more benefits of just giving it to them. You make one time, you're going to get, she said I screenshot. Good, Heather. Sorry, y'all, someone called me. You're going to get PRV, or you're going to get paid off this one, stuff right now, or these orders right now, you're going to get paid off that one time. You're going to get paid off this recruit for a lifetime. If she stays and you teach her to be bomb and you just follow up and everything. So, kind of keep that in mind. Flip the party to them. It's going to be really good. So you're going to flip the party and you're just going to click that button. I don't know if it'll let me click the button yet, because I haven't put in any of her stuff yet. So I'm just going to go ahead and click yes. Are you sure you want to flip the party? Yes, flip this party. Oh, okay, I don't know if it's going to let me. What is it doing? Oh, okay. So this party is going to go to her. And you guys can kind of see that button is highlighted. So then after that, all your stuff is going to kind of be plugged in and everything for her half-offs. And then you would just go through, enter all the orders, all that kind of stuff. There was something, oh, okay. For online orders, if they do happen to use that link, the online order will count towards their party and towards their 500 goal. It's just it won't be flipped. So I don't know if I made that clear. But it will go towards them earning their kit for free. So that's kind of the good thing. It just won't, that order just won't be flipped to that person. Do you guys have any questions? Kind of answer it right now. I kind of went over a lot. So I hope that this was, like, helpful for you guys. I know you guys are like, question about flipping the party. When I flip a host, the orders she received online were flipped to her, and the orders I input stayed with me. Rochelle, when did you flip this, girl? Because that's actually supposed to be flipped. Like, the orders that you input were supposed to go to her, and then the online orders were supposed to stay with you. So that's kind of interesting. I don't know. I would maybe call support about that. And speaking of this, like, little flip button, right? She said it was the end of January. I don't know. That's really interesting. I don't know why I did it that way, because it's actually supposed to be opposite. So I would maybe have called support. Like, she said, yes, I must just support about it then. Huh. I don't know. That's crazy, because it was supposed to be opposite. But, I don't know. That's weird. Speaking of this flip button, if you guys forget, like, if you wanted to give this to that person, like that PRV to the person, but you forgot to click this person, click this button, you cannot go back in and then call support and have them change it. They won't do that. So this is why I tell people to step away for 30 minutes, because if you forget to click this button, that PRV can never be flipped to them. You would really have to do talking to support for them to do that, and kind of beg them. So they may do it, but I would just not depend on that. So literally, when it comes to just entering everything, my biggest advice is just take a minute, slow down, and kind of like let everything register. Make sure you click the button, and make sure that you have everything entered in them, like that email when you entered in your host info, and then the email that they sign up is the same. Because if those two emails, if they're not the same either, they won't be flipped either. Like, the PRV won't be flipped to that person either. So yeah, I kind of hope that this helps. This is kind of our training for the week. I thought that I would literally just go through and walk you through one, since I'm doing it. I know that there can be a lot of confusion when it comes to how to make a $500 party for an earn a kit, and then how to flip it. So I thought that this would help too. Do you add the host rewards after you add the kit? Yeah, so I always add the kit first, because that's going to take the most, and that's the most important that I want them to get for free. So I always enter the host exclusive starter kit, let them fill that out, and then once they fill it out is when I will enter the rest of the free, and then the rest of the half-offs. Yeah, no, for real, the excitement is real. Like, I am ready to, like, have this one submitted and, like, be like, yes, like, we're on the way, because this girl's, like, gonna kill the game. She already has a girl joining on Wednesday, so she's, like, gonna be, like, one of my, like, leaders, and I'm like, heck yeah, like, I want you to do this, this, and this. And then last night I was, like, making all these plans for her, and I was like, oh crap, like, I really need to slow down, and I need to, like, go step by step with this girl so you don't stress her out. So, okay, did all her stuff and then did the kit. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure, like, if you were to enter, like, host rewards, like, the order doesn't really matter. It's not wrong if you do it one way versus the other, or if you entered the $16 free and then the 4 half-offs first and then added a kit, that's not wrong. I just always do the host exclusive starter kit first, because that's just my most important thing that I want to make sure she gets, and I want to make sure she's filled it out. So that's kind of just my process. But if you wanted to do it the other way, I'm sure you totally could. I don't even know if you put, like, I guess you know that the hosted kit is $59. So you would know not to spend more than $59 on it. So, okay, well, that is all I have to say about this. Did I answer all y'all's questions? Thanks for tuning in at, like, such an odd hour. But I have to go do a coaching call. Hi, Brittany. Brittany, you need to watch this video. So I'm going to go do this coaching call. If you guys have any questions, just comment below, and I'll answer them once I see them. Okay? Bye, guys.